Welcome to Parent University. I'm Suhan. On this edition, we are diving into the world of virtual learning and providing you with important updates and resources. So, let's get started. Summer has ended, and we are embarking on a new and different start to the school year. If you have moved or you are new to BCPS, please contact your zone school about registration. Registrations are still going on all around the county. You will also want to sign up for a BCPS One and a Schoology account. You can sign up online or through your mobile device. Watch this video to help you get started.
So step one is to go to BCPS One. Very recommended that this is done on a computer, although it will work on a browser. I'm just going to type in BCPS One to search those words, and it's the first thing that will come up. And we're ready to create an account. When you do the create account process, which I can't go through because I don't have an account to create, you're going to fill out all of the information. It's very important that the email address you're using right here is the same email that Hillcrest Elementary School has on file in the main office. And we'll talk more about that in the future, but make sure that you are using the exact same email that you used when you first registered or filled out paperwork. So once all that is done, they will email that email address to make sure that it's a real address, just like you do with many other services. Once all that's happened, you can then log into BCPS. I'm going to go back to our one-pager over here. You'll see number 2 is to create an account, and then number 3 is to log back in to BCPS One, which I'm about to do right now. And I log in, and here we are. It's sort of a fake account we just use for demonstration purposes. The next thing you'll notice, it says community member, and there is no Schoology on this one, but even if there were a Schoology, it's not where we would go to add our students to our account. So back to the directions page, it says 3, log back in and click on My Profile. So I'm going to go ahead and click on My Profile. This is where all students are added. So let's say you already have a student enrolled and you need to add an additional student because you just had someone transfer in, or you have someone in kindergarten now, or just never had all your students connected. This is where you would click Add a Student. So on the directions, you click number 3 on My Profile, 4 is Add a Student, and then follow the directions to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Add a Student. They will ask you to select which school your student is in, and then the exact birth date of the student. And when you click Submit, it will join your student. If there's any error at this point, either the address that is in the Hillcrest office, the email address is not the same as the address that you're using to log in with. There could be an error on that address in the office, so you have to call the main office and have them check the email that's on file for you. There's also occasionally there's a transcription error on the birth date. So the school might have a different birth date that's incorrect. So that's another thing you want to check when you call the main office. I'm not able to check on those things because of I don't have the security level required in the system. But if it doesn't work at this point, that is a call to the main office to check on those things for you. Once you've done that, you're going to be able to go back to this main page, and there'll be a Schoology link here. So I'm going to switch off really quick into my own personal BCPS One account. Switch it over to me. And when you log in, it may not be in this location, but one of your links will be Schoology. It could be down here. It just appears differently, but it will be there. And once you click on that, all of your students that you've added will show up, and you'll be able to switch between schools and things like that. If I click mine, in the upper right where it says my name, if I switch here, if you have students in multiple schools, like I have Hillcrest Elementary listed here, there'll be Hillcrest, and there might be middle school or some other school, and you can switch between available students in this right-hand side here under your name.
Mrs. Askins and her sons, Gregory and Ryan, sent in some tips on how to calm our bodies and get our brains ready for learning. Let's listen in.
Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Askin, and this is Gregory. He's a first grader in a Baltimore County public school. Today, we're going to teach you about belly breathing and show you how to make a breathing star. The first thing we're going to do is start with a brain smart start to get our brains ready to learn how to make this craft. A brain smart start has 4 parts. The first activity is an activity to unite. We're going to use our hands a lot today, so together, let's do some hand stretches. Open your hand up, squeeze them real tight. Now connect them, twist it, and stretch. Way to go. The second part is an activity to disengage stress. We could do star breathing, balloon breathing, pretzel breathing, or dream breathing. Gregory, which one would you like to do? How about balloon breathing? All right, so put your hands on your head. When you breathe in through your nose, you're gonna fill up your balloon. Breathe it in, and then let it out. Next in is activity to connect. Gregory and I are going to play a game, and we encourage you to find your safekeeper at home and play the game along with them. So face your partner. You're going to put one hand out flat, and the other hand is going to have your pointer finger pointing down. Okay, so I'm going to do the opposite of Gregory. He's going to put his finger on my hand, and I'm going to put my finger on his hand. Now, the person who is the oldest is going to count. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, and on 3, we're going to try to move our finger away, but also grab the other person's finger and see who wins. All right, hands flat. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Gregory wins! Our last activity is an activity to commit. Today, I commit that my job is to keep you safe. Gregory, what's your job? His job is to help keep it safe. All right, so let's get started. You're going to need a couple of supplies for today. So you're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a pair of scissors. And you're going to need something to create your breathing star with. So maybe it's a piece of paper, or maybe you want to find some recycling and cut it into a square or a rectangle and use that for your breathing star. So Gregory already got started in drawing his star. So we're going to show you what to do. So the first thing you're going to do in order to make your breathing star is to draw a star, and you could find something to trace to make a star, or what Gregory did, Gregory made his own freestyle star and put 2 eyes on each side. If you'll notice, we folded along the line. So step 1, I'm going to show you with a piece of paper. And Gregory, you can do this with me. You're going to fold it in half. So it almost looks like a card. Now you're going to open it up, and this is where you're going to draw your star along the crease. We like to draw with pencil first and then go over it with some markers. So I'm going to just freestyle draw what I think a star might look like. There's my star. And then I might draw some eyeballs on either side of the crease. Just like Gregory. So you're going to fold your star backwards so that you can see half of it. So hold it this way. Hold it tight. Got it, Gregory? Okay, so about midway on your star, you're going to take your scissors and cut across about a good amount, but don't touch the edge. So you want to cut a little bit, but not quite touching the edge. Gregory's going to use the bigger scissors since it's cardboard, and I'm going to help him to cut. Ooh, that was tough. All right, there we go. So now, do you see Gregory's little cut? Now comes the tricky part to make the mouth. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold to make a triangle. So see how this is going to fold up. And then you're going to fold this part down to make another triangle. It's tricky if you use really thick cardboard. All right, so Gregory bent his. I'm going to bend mine an up triangle and a down triangle. Then I'm going to flip it. Ready? Flip yours the other way. And then you're going to make the triangle bend the other way. Bend it down, bend it up. Yep, so Gregory brought it to the middle, and now he's gonna push, bend it down, bend it up. Can you bend it up real tight and smush it? Oh, he has to use his strong muscles for this. Then we're gonna put it back in the middle, open it up. Now here comes the tricky part, you ready? Gregory's gonna put his finger on the back to push the mouth out. Push the mouth out while I bend in. Oh my goodness, it looks like a nose. So then take your finger out and look, we open and shut. His star mouth opens. Way to go. Now, the three of us are going to show you how we like to belly breathe with our star. When we belly breathe, we breathe in our nose and out of our mouth, making our belly big when we breathe in and shrinking it down when we blow out. So we're going to hold our star. We're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. We hope that you have a great school year and practice belly breathing to help get your brain ready for learning and to calm your body. Bye, everyone.
Parent University is the new information hub for all your virtual needs. Please visit this webpage often to learn about the latest system updates. Well, that does it for this edition of Parent University. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram by searching at BCPS Parent U. Remember that family engagement happens anytime, anywhere. For instance, check out these inspirational workspace ideas sent to us from families and teachers. Have a great year.